agent is joining your team.
Hello agents and welcome to another Division video. The Division 2 storyline is about the survivors. I was browsing through the net the other day when I ran into some articles which are talking about the new storyline in the Division 2, and I thought might be interesting to you guys too. So let's start with the video. Tom Clancy Division 2 will look better and it will feel like an upgrade on the Division 1 almost in every aspect of the game, especially regarding the narrative, which at the end means it's going to have a magnificent storyline. The Division 2 is switching the set from the post-apocalyptic and hit by the dollar bill virus New York City to the post-apocalyptic Washington DC, and the story continues 7 months later. Translated into a storyline, it's going to be something like this. People already survived the virus and a little bit more order is delivered to the chaotic and deadly streets of the Washington City and the world which surrounds them. The Division 2 will be more about the survivors and a little bit less about the virus outbreak and devastating effects left behind the major catastrophe. Well, to me that is a great idea. In the first game, our Division, we had the chance to explore that post-apocalyptic, post-pandemic world which was described and very well bring to life in remarkable details. But it felt empty in its own way, without the characters that are bigger than life, or the story that will really bring you in and make you truly feel the atmosphere of the game and the events that were basically missions which we all played again and again thousands of times. It was a world without the survivors who would really truly add on to the story and the very context of the game. Don't get me wrong guys, I like the Division and have more than 2500 hours in it, but let me ask you a simple question. How many of you know what happened to the Aaron Keener, or what was his plan at the end of the game? We all played great number of hours to improve our stats and find a better gear, but the story felt more about the world than the people in it. Doing the Rikers, Cleaners and LMB guys, we almost forgot why in the world we are doing this. I will not even mention the PvP and the DZ, which was without any story if we take out the survival DLC. Well, this time creators of the game are making sure that that emptiness won't happen again in the sequel. Here the words of the project Associate Creative Director Chadi El Zibawi in the interview given to the Gaming Bolt. The Division 2 is very much about the survivors, trying to carve out the life in the crazy world they find themselves in. Actually, the Division 2 is very focused on the survivors and how they're being changing, organizing themselves during 7 months. So in the first game it was reaction to the virus outbreak through the situation that caused the riot. Now civilians are banding together, organizing themselves, arming themselves, trying to rebuild what is left to rebuild and not just resigning themselves to the situation. If we isolate this, it might not mean that much, but if you combine this with the company previews concerning the storyline, things are looking promising for the Division 2. If we take into account previous talking about the game improvement and much detailed and better single player campaign that can be played completely solo, which you can check out in one of my past videos about the Division 2. I will leave you the link in the description below this video and in the YouTube cards. Release date of the Tom Clancy Division 2 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC is March 15, 2019. That will be all guys. Drop a like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.